Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Viking Size Gamer, and today I am bringing you a new concept video, one that I have come up with that hopefully you guys will enjoy. It is called Beat the Beast. This would be a new mode for WWE 2K19, not unlike the Defeat the Streak mode, but would be solely for Brock Lesnar. As we all know, he has been basically coasting through the WWE, and the great thing about this mode is that it would be so realistic you wouldn't know if he'd actually show up to your match or not. I'm kidding. Of course, the idea of this mode would be to actually defeat Brock Lesnar. Now, we know that a lot of people have been having a hard time with that in the WWE. It's very hard to put away the Beast. He takes you to Suplex City, and then he covers you. That's pretty much it. Once you get hit by that F5, you know full well that it's going to be extremely hard for you to kick out. So that's basically going to be the aim of this mode. I would probably push this as something as an all-or-nothing mode for WWE 2K19. Now, as you'll probably know, in WWE 2K18 and a few titles before that, we had the introduction of VC, and this currency basically allows you to purchase things in-game. Now, of course, there'd be a lot of different things that you could possibly win for beating Brock Lesnar in this mode, but I would probably propose a significant amount of VC to go towards purchasing new things for your superstar in my career mode, or maybe just opening up some more people that maybe there's been locked in WWE 2K19. Probably something significant like 15,000 VC would probably be a good idea. I mean, let's face it, if Brock Lesnar would get a good payout, why wouldn't you get a big payout for beating him in the game? Now, this would be an extremely hard mode because Brock Lesnar, I mean, let's be fair, the guy booking-wise is pretty much unbeatable. He's taken down pretty much every competitor that's come his way, including Roman Reigns several times, which we may even see again, which just, let's just not even go there with WWE's booking, but still, Brock Lesnar has pretty much beaten everybody in his path. Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman is just, what is the point? It seems kind of silly, so why not make a mode, Beat the Beast, where the whole sole intention is to take out Brock Lesnar? So there's not only Brock Lesnar to worry about in this mode though, you will be facing the undisputed Beast Incarnate, the Conqueror, and by his side, his Advocate, who will be playing a part in the match. The idea is that he would probably get involved in the later stages. Just when you think you may be getting the upper hand on the Beast, he can have a hand in turning the tide back to Brock Lesnar. And that makes sense to me, and this mode will basically be extremely hard. If you get hit by an F5, then more than likely you're going to get into a pinning situation that you're not going to be able to kick out of. I'm not saying it's going to be impossible, but I would probably render this extremely hard. It will be a great place for you to hone your kick out skills, because that wheel will be going fast, random, and be very small for an opportunity for you to kick out on there. That would be the idea of Beat the Beast. Now, obviously, as I was saying before, the idea of you winning quite a significant amount of VC to use and spend in-game would be something that you could do, but also there would be a consequence. If you lose the game, or this mode should I say, then you would get nothing. Nothing at all, no matter how long you competed in the match. Even if you made it 20 minutes and you managed to survive against Brock Lesnar, if you did not get the pin and beat the Beast, then you would get nothing. You would have spent 20 minutes or so of your life trying to beat the Beast and not being able to. But that's why the payout has to be so significant when you do beat the Beast. That's going to be the idea behind it. It's going to be all or nothing. And I'm hoping that a significant payout would actually make people want to play that mode more than anything else, because when you face somebody like Brock Lesnar, you're kind of stuck with needing to get this done as much as possible. And if you don't beat the Beast, you're going to have the consequences of not being the Beast. He basically gets your purse. I mean, I'm not saying, well, actually, possibly a good idea might be the fact that the pot actually builds up. So every time you lose, it goes up by 5,000. It gives you more incentive to actually play the game over and over again in this mode. So every time you lose, the pot goes up by 5k. So if you lose like 20 times, straight away you've got a significant amount of money there if you do manage to beat the Beast. But unfortunately, if you keep losing, you're never going to be able to get hold of that amount of currency, which is going to be very, very disheartening. Now, of course, if you do get to the later animation stages in this, and you manage to actually start getting the upper hand against Brock Lesnar, and even though he's taken you to Suplex City, then it's basically going to be an uphill struggle still, because, as I said, Paul Heyman's going to play his own role in this match. He's going to try and distract you as much as possible. He's going to try and play parts in it. If you get too near the ropes, I'd like to see a mechanic where he puts Brock Lesnar's foot on the ropes and keeps the match going. Things like that, little things that would make a massive difference in this mode. Something that would actually make it challenging to beat the Beast. Now, of course, you're going to have people out there that are thinking, man, this is extremely like, the Undertaker one. I mean, Defeat the Streak, that was a great mode, but it was infuriating, and that's what I'd be going for with this different mode type. Brock Lesnar should be ridiculously hard to beat. He should be a suplex machine. He should be taking you to Suplex City. He should be hitting you with one F5, and it should be extremely difficult to kick out. If you kick out from the first F5, that should be an achievement, because that is, well, it should be very hard to do, unless of course you have extremely good reactions for the pinning system. That is what I believe anyway. This mode would be absolutely brilliant for doing that sort of thing. You would be basically manhandled by Brock Lesnar unless you had a decent strategy. Now, of course, you could go in and play as any superstar that you wanted to. You could play as your custom superstar. You could play as a WWE superstar. But either way, you would always face Brock Lesnar. And it would always be a case of you trying your hardest to beat this guy in the ring. But I don't know what you guys think. I want to hear what your comments are, what sort of things that you would like to see, what you think would be a great prize for this sort of thing, and what would probably keep you coming back as a player to this mode. Now, as I said, things like having a pot that would grow every time you lose, but a big payout all at once if you won. So even if you lost one time, and you only had 5,000 VC actually in your pot, if you won the entire thing all the way, you wouldn't just get that 5, you would get 20, because the base for beating him is 15. That makes sense to me. It allows you to actually come back and beat Brock Lesnar, but as I said, every time you beat him, you don't get anything until you get the pin, however many times it takes to beat him. I honestly think this would be a great mode for you to actually go and play. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I personally would be a massive fan of how this turns out. But don't forget to like, subscribe and comment down below. I want to hear your opinions on this mode. Would you play Beat the Beast? Would you play and defeat this Conqueror in the worst match that you have probably ever played in your life? Would you be happy with the VC amount that you would get paid out in this mode if you did manage to beat him, but would you keep coming back if you didn't? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. We've got a lot of stuff coming up, especially next week. Next week, by all accounts, according to PR and the marketing of last year, that is when we are getting the reveal. So hopefully we're going to get something soon. We're going to get a little bit of a snippet. Maybe they're going to drop something letting us know when it is going to be next week. I'm hoping anyway. We're going to have to see. Thank you for tuning in and watching the video, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.